Alright guys, today's goal. The learner will master factoring ax squared plus bx plus c when a is equal to 1. Alright, remember, we still do the same thing. You still do a times c. Well, a is 1, c is 2. What's 1 times 2? 2. And they have to add to equal b. So what multiplies to 1 times 2 and adds to 3? Well, 1 and 2. And the only way to multiply and get x squared is x, and it's positive 1, positive 2. Okay? So, again, what multiplies to a times c? So 1 times 10. 10. It multiplies to 7. Well, it's 5 and 2. Positive 5, positive 2. So press pause. Try this one out, guys. Okay. So hopefully you did. So 1 times 14 is 14. What multiplies to 14 and adds 9? 7 and 2. See how when they're always positive, they stay always positive? Okay, so we're moving along. Smooth, easy. Let's roll. Okay. Same thing. A times c. 1 times 3. Well, 1 times 3 is 3, but it has to add to negative 4. How do I multiply to a positive and add to a negative? That means they both must be negative. So, negative 3, negative 1. Final answer. So press pause, try the next two. Hopefully you paused it and tried these. So if I look at this one, a is 1, c is 12, b is negative 8. What multiplies to positive 12 and adds to negative 8? 12 and 1, nope, that'd be negative 13. Negative 4, negative 3, that's negative 7. How about negative 6 and negative 2? There we go. Now this time, they have to multiply to negative 20 and add to positive 1. Well, 20 and 1 would be 19. 10 and 2 would be 8. How about 5 and 4? Okay. Except positive 5, positive 4 multiplies to positive 20 and adds to 9. So what did I do wrong? Well, it multiplies to a, so one's got to be positive and the other one's got to be negative. This is where we have to think. We want it to be positive. So positive 5, negative 4. There we go. Okay? Alright. So here we go. If this equaled 0, you would then say x plus 5 equals 0. X minus 4 equals 0. So x equals negative 5. X equals 4. Okay? So remember, when they equal 0, they have to equal 0. So let's go ahead again. Now, this time it's an equation. It says equals 32. Hopefully remember, we solved them when they were already factored before. So let's back up a page real quick. Alright, so we're back. So we need to get this equal to 0. So how do we do that? Well, subtract 32, subtract 32. So you get 2x squared plus 12x minus 32 equals 0. Now it said when a equals 1, a doesn't look like it equals 1. But here's the thing. See how they're all even? To make a equal 1, what would you have to do? Factor out a 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. So when you factor it out, you say 2 divided by 2 1x squared. So 12 divided by 2, 6x. Negative 32 divided by 2, negative 16 equals 0. So we have x squared plus 6x minus 16 equals 0. So now we have to multiply. So we have x, and since that's negative, you know positive, negative. So you have to multiply to negative 16 and add to 6. How about 4 and 4? Oh no, that'd be 0. About 8 and 2. Which one would be positive? Positive 8. Negative 2. Now we set each factor equal to 0. 2 equals 0. Nope. X plus 8 equals 0, so x equals negative 8. X minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. Remember what I'm doing is add 2, subtract 8, subtract 8. So we get x equals negative 8, x equals 2. Alright? Guys, if you're still not getting this right, watch it again. Try to pause things, copy things down, then play, but I'm positive we're going to rock this out tomorrow. So this is what you got to do. You got to try this one. Make sure you get it equal to 0, guys. See you tomorrow.